Have you ever wondered if your breakfast choices could be silently damaging your health after 60? Just ask Sarah, who never expected her morning bagel and coffee routine to land her in the emergency room. "I thought I was having a heart attack," she told Dr. Williams, clutching her chest. Like many seniors, Sarah didn't realize that certain breakfast foods could be dangerous as we age. Today, we'll reveal 3 common breakfast items that might seem harmless, but can raise your blood pressure, harm your kidneys, and even increase your risk of chronic illness. What you learn in the next few minutes could transform your health and vitality in your golden years. Before we begin, let us know in the comments which city you're watching from. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated with life-changing health advice that could protect you or your loved ones. Processed foods. These days, processed foods are everywhere at breakfast time. Most American seniors grab instant oatmeal packets, frozen waffles, or boxed cereals because they're quick and easy. But here's the truth. These convenient foods could be damaging your health after 60. Meet Robert, age 72. His typical breakfast? Instant oatmeal and packaged pastries. "It was easy," he says, "but then my doctor showed me my blood pressure numbers." Like many seniors, Robert didn't know his quick breakfast choices were hurting his health. Why are processed breakfast foods so bad for older adults? Dr. Williams, who specializes in senior nutrition, breaks it down simply. They're packed with too much salt, harmful preservatives, and hidden sugars. Your body gets more sensitive to these ingredients after 60, he explains. What didn't bother you at 40 could hurt you now. Let's look at what's really in your breakfast. That instant oatmeal packet? It has about 200 milligrams of salt. That's a lot for one small meal. If you already have high blood pressure, this extra salt can be dangerous. Those frozen waffles? They're full of preservatives that can make your joints hurt more and upset your stomach. Here's something many seniors don't know. After 60, your kidneys don't handle salt as well as they used to. This means eating bacon or sausage for breakfast puts extra stress on your kidneys and can raise your blood pressure. Dr. Williams sees this problem all the time with his older patients. There's more bad news about preservatives in processed foods. They can cause inflammation in your body. This inflammation can lead to heart problems, make your arthritis worse, and even affect your memory. Many of Dr. Williams' patients feel much better when they stop eating processed breakfast foods. But what about those healthy processed options at the store? Many companies market special breakfast bars or drinks to seniors, claiming they're packed with vitamins and minerals. Dr. Williams warns his patients about these too. Just because something has added vitamins doesn't make it healthy, he explains. Many of these products still contain processed ingredients that can harm your health. Take breakfast drinks, for example. Many seniors choose them because they're easy to grab and go. But most contain artificial sweeteners, preservatives, and other chemicals. Your digestive system becomes more sensitive with age, Dr. Williams points out. These artificial ingredients can cause bloating, discomfort, and other digestive problems. Even those whole grain breakfast cereals might not be as healthy as you think. Many contain added sugars and preservatives hidden behind complicated names. As Dr. Williams tells his patients, if you need a dictionary to read the ingredient list, you probably shouldn't eat it. Now for the good news, you can still have a quick, easy breakfast without processed foods. Instead of instant oatmeal, try making regular oats the night before. Rather than sugary cereals, have some fresh fruit with plain yogurt. Even a piece of whole grain toast with mashed avocado is better than processed options. Just ask Joan, age 65. "I thought a healthy breakfast meant spending lots of time cooking," she says. "Now I make overnight oats on Sunday for the whole week. I add fresh berries and nuts in the morning. It's that simple." After 6 months, her blood pressure improved, and she has more energy all day. What about convenience? Many seniors worry that giving up processed foods means spending hours in the kitchen. Mary, age 68, had the same concern. I live alone and don't want to cook big meals, she says. Her solution is beautifully simple. She cooks plain oatmeal in batches, keeps hard-boiled eggs ready in the fridge, and stocks up on fresh fruits that don't need cutting. She adds plain yogurt and keeps nuts in her pantry for quick protein. Now I can put together a healthy breakfast in minutes, and I feel so much better. Dr. Williams suggests planning ahead. Just 30 minutes of prep on Sunday can set you up for healthy breakfasts all week, he says. His patients who make this change often notice big improvements: better digestion, more stable blood pressure, less joint pain, and more energy throughout the day. Bill, age 75, says his morning brain fog lifted after just 2 weeks of eating unprocessed breakfasts. I didn't realize how much those processed foods were affecting my thinking, he shares. Here's one more important point. If you take medications in the morning, having a whole food breakfast helps your body absorb them better. Many processed foods can interfere with medication absorption. This is especially important for blood pressure, diabetes, and heart medications. Remember, making this change isn't about perfection. Start with one small swap. Maybe replace that instant oatmeal with regular oats this week. Next week, switch out the processed breakfast meat for a hard-boiled egg. Small changes add up to big health benefits over time. Coming up next, we'll talk about another common breakfast mistake that could be even more dangerous for your health after 60. But first, tell me in the comments, what processed breakfast food do you find hardest to give up? Let's help each other find healthy alternatives to foods high in refined sugar. Now, let's talk about the second breakfast danger that many seniors don't see coming: foods loaded with refined sugar. You might think having something sweet for breakfast is a harmless treat, but for adults over 60, it could be setting you up for serious health problems. Linda, at age 70, learned this lesson the hard way. I thought my morning routine was healthy, she says. A glass of orange juice, sweetened yogurt, and a fruit Danish. It wasn't until my doctor diagnosed me with type 2 diabetes that I realized how much sugar I was actually eating every morning. Dr. Williams explains why sugar becomes more dangerous after 60. Your body's ability to process sugar changes with age. That morning sugar spike can be much more dramatic and dangerous than it was when you were younger. He often shows his patients a simple demonstration. A typical sweet breakfast can contain more sugar than 4 candy bars, even when it seems healthy. Let's look at what happens in your body when you eat a sugar-heavy breakfast. Within minutes, your blood sugar levels shoot up rapidly. Your pancreas has to work overtime to produce insulin to handle this sugar rush. The problem? After 60, your pancreas isn't as efficient as it used to be. This puts extra stress on your body first thing in the morning, when it should be gently waking up. Instead, the most dangerous part is what happens next. Dr. Williams warns, about 2 hours after that sugary breakfast, your blood sugar crashes. This can make you feel tired, shaky, and hungry again. Many seniors then reach for more sugary foods to feel better, creating a vicious cycle. Many supposedly healthy breakfast foods are actually sugar bombs in disguise. That fruit-flavored yogurt cup, it can contain as much sugar as a scoop of ice cream. Your morning glass of juice, even without added sugar, concentrates the sugars from several fruits without the fiber to slow absorption. Those breakfast cereals marketed as heart healthy? Many have more sugar than a chocolate chip cookie. Margaret, another of Dr. Williams's patients, was shocked when she learned the truth. I always had a big glass of apple juice and a bowl of Raisin Bran for breakfast, she says. I thought I was being healthy. Now I know that was like starting my day with dessert. The long-term effects of high sugar breakfasts are particularly concerning for seniors. When your blood sugar is constantly spiking and crashing, it puts tremendous stress on your system. Dr. Williams explains. This increases your risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. We're also seeing connections between high sugar intake and increased inflammation, which can make joint pain and arthritis worse. But there's hope. You can still enjoy a satisfying breakfast without all that refined sugar. The key is choosing foods that provide natural sweetness along with fiber, protein, and healthy fats. These nutrients help slow down sugar absorption and keep your blood sugar stable. Take Tom, age 68, who made the switch 3 months ago. I used to eat sweetened instant oatmeal with dried fruit every morning. Now I have plain Greek yogurt with fresh berries and a sprinkle of cinnamon. The berries give me that sweetness I crave, but I don't get that mid-morning crash anymore. My energy lasts all morning. Dr. Williams shares some simple ways to spot hidden sugars in your breakfast. Look for words ending in "os" on labels, things like fructose, glucose, or dextrose. These are all different types of sugar. Also, watch for syrups, honey, and fruit juice concentrates. They might sound natural, but they affect your blood sugar, just like refined sugar does. What about artificial sweeteners? They're not the answer, says Dr. Williams. Recent research shows they can still affect your blood sugar and may even change how your body processes real sugar. Plus, many seniors find they cause digestive issues. Instead, try these natural ways to add sweetness to your breakfast. Cinnamon can make foods taste sweeter without adding any sugar. Fresh berries provide natural sweetness plus beneficial antioxidants. A ripe banana can add sweetness to your oatmeal while providing potassium and fiber. The goal isn't to eliminate all sugar, Dr. Williams reassures. It's about choosing natural sources of sweetness that come with other nutritional benefits. Your taste buds will adjust, and you'll start noticing the natural sweetness in foods you never noticed before. Carol, aged 73, found this to be true. At first, everything tasted bland without added sugar. But after a few weeks, I started tasting the natural sweetness in foods like fresh peaches and strawberries. Now, sugary foods taste too sweet to me. Remember, changing your breakfast habits doesn't mean giving up flavor or enjoyment. It's about making choices that help you feel your best and protect your health as you age. Start with small changes. Maybe swap that sugary cereal for oatmeal with fresh fruit this week. Your body will thank you with better energy, more stable moods, and improved overall health. Coming up next, we'll reveal the third breakfast food that could be undermining your health after 60. But first, share in the comments, what's your favorite way to satisfy your morning sweet tooth without refined sugar? Your ideas might help others make healthier choices too. High-fat foods. Let's talk about our final breakfast danger, high-fat foods. Now, not all fats are bad for you, but certain fatty breakfast foods can be particularly risky for seniors, especially those morning favorites like bacon, sausage, and buttery pastries. David, age 75, used to start every day with his favorite breakfast: 2 fried eggs, 3 strips of bacon, and buttered toast. I thought I needed a hearty breakfast at my age, he says. Then my doctor showed me my cholesterol numbers. They were through the roof. Like many seniors, David didn't realize how these fatty breakfast choices were affecting his heart health. Dr. Williams explains why fatty foods become more problematic after 60. Your metabolism slows down with age, and your body doesn't process fats as efficiently as it used to. Those greasy breakfast foods that didn't bother you years ago can now significantly impact your heart health and energy levels. The real problem lies with saturated fats, commonly found in popular breakfast meats like bacon, sausage, and ham. These fats can raise your bad cholesterol levels, leading to plaque buildup in your arteries. For seniors, this risk is even higher because your arteries become less flexible with age. Many of my patients don't realize that fatty breakfasts make them feel tired all day, says Dr. Williams. High-fat meals take more energy to digest. When you eat them first thing in the morning, you're forcing your body to work overtime when it should be using that energy for other activities. Take Martha, age 68, who loved her morning croissants. They seemed lighter than bacon and eggs, so I thought they were better for me. She says, but those flaky layers hide a surprising amount of saturated fat. One butter croissant can contain as much saturated fat as 4 strips of bacon. Dr. Williams points out another hidden danger of fatty breakfasts: inflammation. When you eat lots of saturated fats, especially in the morning, it can trigger inflammation throughout your body. For seniors, this often means more joint pain, digestive problems, and even an increased risk of heart disease. The impact on medications is another serious concern. Many seniors take morning medications for heart health or blood pressure. Dr. Williams explains, a fatty breakfast can affect how well these medications work. I've seen patients whose blood pressure medicine became less effective because of their high-fat breakfast habits. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up a satisfying breakfast. The key is choosing the right kinds of fats. Healthy fats from foods like avocados, nuts, and olive oil can actually help lower bad cholesterol and reduce inflammation in your body. These fats also help you feel full longer, so you're less likely to snack on unhealthy foods later. What about eggs? Eggs can be part of a healthy breakfast, says Dr. Williams. The key is how you prepare them. Instead of frying eggs in butter or oil, try boiling or poaching them. 1 egg gives you good protein without excessive fat. Helen, age 71, found simple ways to cut down on harmful breakfast fats. I switched from butter to mashed avocado on my whole grain toast, she says. And instead of fried eggs and bacon, I have a poached egg with sliced tomatoes. I still feel satisfied, but my cholesterol has improved, and I have more energy. The benefits of choosing healthier breakfast fats go beyond heart health. Many seniors report better digestion, more stable energy levels, and less joint pain throughout the day. It's amazing how much better I feel, says Helen. I used to get tired by mid-morning. Now I stay active all day. Remember, changing your breakfast habits isn't about depriving yourself. It's about making smarter choices that help you feel energized and protect your heart. Start with small changes. Maybe switch from regular bacon to turkey bacon, or try avocado instead of butter on your toast. Your body will thank you with better health and more energy for the activities you love. Now that we've covered all 3 dangerous breakfast foods to avoid after 60, which one surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's help each other make healthier breakfast choices. We've uncovered 3 breakfast foods that could be silently damaging your health after 60. Processed foods loaded with sodium, refined sugar bombs that spike your blood sugar, and high-fat foods that strain your heart. But remember, making healthier breakfast choices doesn't mean sacrificing taste or convenience. Start with small changes. Swap 1 processed food for a whole food option. Choose natural sweetness from fresh fruits, or replace saturated fats with heart-healthy alternatives. Your future self will thank you with better health, more energy, and a higher quality of life in your golden years. Share your healthy breakfast journey in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing health advice.